Happy Monday, friends. All right, today I'm going to take you through a basic beginner workout. It's been requested by a lot of people. A lot of my workouts have been more like fast-paced, quick, get your sweat on, get moving in 25 minutes or so. But today is going to be a beginner workout. It doesn't mean easy, it means beginner. So you're going to need a hand towel. So grab a hand towel. If you don't have hand towels, just any sort of towel will work. And what we're going to do, we're going to fold it in half. We're going to roll it up. So we're going to be using this under our low back. So it's really good, this entire workout, if you have a tight low back, this will really help. Okay, so you're going to roll it up into a tube. And we're going to lie down on our back. All right. So you're going to lie all the way down. We're going to tuck the towel underneath our low back. All right, so where you want it is kind of like right up above, like right up, maybe like where your underwear line is, that sort of space. I was going to say pant line, but high-waisted pants are in. So, all right, so when you're there, I want your tailbone heavy. The tailbone is the bone at the very base of your spine. All right, so tailbone is down. All right, we're going to start with a deep breath in. You're going to place your hands onto your rib cage. You're going to inhale deep. And then on the exhale, feel as though you're pulling your rib cage down. We're not mashing the rib cage down, but you're just pulling the tips of your rib cage towards your hips. All right, do it again. Inhale deep. On the exhale, pull the rib cage down. And when your rib cage goes down, I want you to think of pulling your belly button in, your navel to your spine. That's a cue as well that we'll use in class. So again, inhale. Inhale through your nose. On the exhale, rib cage down. Belly pulls in. Now you may notice there that when you start to pull your belly button in, your tailbone, your pelvis will want to move. Don't let it. Keep your tailbone heavy. All right, do one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, rib cage down, belly button in. And then when you're here, begin to pull in and up from your pelvic floor, right? Like you're pulling up like you're holding your urine, right? So we're pulling up. So everything is pulling in. We're anchoring it in towards our belly button. All right, so hold it here. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Belly button in. Now when you're here, you're going to curl your head up. Look at your belly button. Keep your tailbone heavy, right? The towel that's under your back is helping to support your back. So we're not mashing in. You're not mashing your low back to the mat. All right, so this is really great for those who may have sciatica issues and overfiring psoas, all of that. All right, find your breath again. Inhale. On the exhale, curl the head up. Abs pull in, tailbone stays heavy. Hold it there. All right, you may feel a little quiver and shake. That's normal. I'm quivering. I'm getting a little bit of a shake. Hold, and then rest down. If you have neck tension, take your hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Belly button pulls in. Tailbone stays heavy. Don't let it tuck under. Keep it down. Hold. Now, our next movement, we're going to do a little tiny curl up. A little tiny curl up. So as you're curling up, imagine a string connected to your sternum, pulling you up towards the ceiling. All right, so a lot of times just moving back to the basics. So beginner doesn't mean easy. It just means we're moving it back to the basics of how to pull our abs in, right? Because it's not just going through the motions of a movement, but how you do it makes all the difference. All right, up. So all the things that I'll be teaching you here today, you can apply to all of the workouts, right, that we have saved on our Warehouse Pilates Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, all of that, on my private Brenda Pilates page, all of that. All right, so let's do 3 more here. So as you curl up, belly button pulls in, tailbone stays heavy for 3, curl up 2, curl up 1, hold, and then rest the head down. Right, so that feeling, right, you should have felt a little bit of warmth right across your midsection. Pull into that, so pull the abs in. Now your feet are going to be flat down, feet are parallel, so that means your toes are pointing straight forward, like perfect number 11s. And then we're going to lift our hips up. So when you lift your hips, open your chest, so your collarbones are broad, your palms are anchored, you're pressing into all 10 toes, especially your big toes. Don't let them curl up, don't let things go wonky in your ankles, keep everything anchored. And then roll down. So I want you to find that articulation. You're going to feel your towel there. Articulate into that. Rest the tailbone down. Do it again. So from here, this time, engage your hamstrings first. It's also called like an isometric movement. Feel like you're pulling your heels to your butt to your heels, right? And that fires up your hamstrings. Hold that, then roll the hips up. It'll change the way you feel the movement. Hold it there. Anchor your big toes. Keep your hamstrings firing, right? Those muscles that connect right up into your low glutes. And then roll down. All the way. Let's do 2 more like that. Connect to your hamstrings first, then roll the hips up. Arms are down, chest is open, and then roll down. Last one. Pull in, right? So I can feel my hamstrings warming up. Right. Hold. Now, from here, keep your hamstrings connected, keep your butt tight, just go down 1 inch, come up 1 inch, right? The goal is to start to connect into our glutes, right? When our hamstrings and our glutes don't fire properly, all of that work and tension starts to go into our low back and our hip flexors, where most of us are really tight and also weak, right? Wherever there's tightness, there's a weakness in there. All right, so when you're here, you should start to feel the muscles of your glutes. You should feel your butt working, right? Do 5 more little presses. 5, 4. So all these movements today, even if you have a spinal injury, right, you can go through all of these motions. Some of the articulation may not happen for you, so that's just where you can lift straight up. All right, do 2 more here. 2. Hold it on the up. Toes stay anchored. Don't let anything move. Just squeeze your knees together. And then open. So this is connecting us to our inner thighs. Squeeze, open. All right. As you move, make sure you're moving evenly. All of us have one side that's stronger than the other. Like my right side is stronger than my left. Right? But the goal is to get everything to move in a synchronized fashion here. All right, let's do 5 more here. Squeeze in. 5. Keep your butt up. Don't let it drop. 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Squeeze your knees. Keep your butt tight. Now let's just do 5. Just go down a little, up a little. 5. You should feel some heat in your tush. 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the knees back up. Roll down. Now from here, curl the head up. Take your hands under your thighs, right? If you're not able to roll all the way up, just come up to seated, right? If you're able to, hands stay under. That towel will magically help you pop right back up. Hold it up there, sit up tall, breathe in. Hands come right under your thighs, hold back. So as you're back, look at your low abs. We're gonna pull them in for 5. Pull in 4. Pull in 3, 2, 1. Keep them pulling in and then come right back up. So it's a muscular movement, right? Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Roll back part way. So when you're here, pull in. Like you're sucking your belly button away from your pant line, pull in. In. Do 3 more. 3. So we're just moving our muscle structure, not our bone structure. 2, pull in, hold, pull up from your pelvic floor, so keep that scooping in, come right back up, sit up tall. Last one, inhale, exhale, roll back part way, hold it, look at your low belly, pulse in 5, pull in 4, 3, 2, hold it. Now if you're able to, go down a little further. If you're not able to, just hold it. Right, go down a little further, that towel is helping to support you all the way down, and then we're going to roll back up. All right, this is where if you were just hanging out, holding on, then just continue to come right back up. All right, let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, roll back. All right, so you can hold it part way. Stay there if you need to. If you're following me, roll down. Deep breath. Exhale, pull in. Get that in and out feeling. Climb back up. Last and final. Inhale, now sit up tall. Exhale. Roll back. All the way down. Deep breath. And then exhale. Pull in and then climb up. Sit up tall. So when you're tall, take your hands behind you. I want your thumbs towards your sit bones. Lift your chest. Open across your collarbones. Most of us are really tight across the front of our chest, right, from all of our forward movements. Right, so when you're here, open, lift your heart up. Like a string is pulling your chest right up to the ceiling. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now that openness in our chest we're going to utilize once we get down there on the floor. All right, so hands come under our thighs. Walk all the way down. Stay there. When your palms are down, open your chest. Right, this part is broad and wide. You're going to draw your knees into tabletop. So that towel, it's still right under, like your underwear line. Knees come into tabletop. All right, let's actually start with one leg up. So right foot down, left knee up. Right, hips are even, tailbone is down. So your pubic bone should not be higher than your belly button. So we're not tucking, it's not a super arch, it's level. All right, knee comes into tabletop, left knee. You're going to use your abs. You're just going to tap your toe down, connect your abs, pull back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, connect here. Inhale. Right, so this movement is really easy, right? You may not feel much if you're not engaging your abs, right? If we're just moving from our hip flexor, it's just our hip flexor doing the work. But it's learning how to connect here so that our core is doing the work, right? So this is where the connecting to the right muscles makes all the difference, right? Do 3 more. 3, pull into the abs, lift the knee up, right? When I do that, I get a little bit of a shake. Up. Last one, inhale. Exhale, pull in to come up. All right, let's sample out the other side. So left knee down, right knee up. Connect in, right, so that breath work, ribs down, belly button in, tailbone heavy. Connect in, lower. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, tap. Exhale, 3 more. 2, pull in to come up. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hold. Now you can either repeat that on each side, or see if you can draw both knees into tabletop. If this does not work for you, if it causes hip tension, low back pain, go back to just the single leg. All right, so abs pull in. Then you're going to hinge. You're going to lower. Go as low as you can, and then come right back up. All right, so notice my toes didn't touch the floor, because once I got about 3/4 of the way, all of a sudden I felt my back start to arch a little. Right, so I'm working really hard, especially once this towel is under here, because the towel makes all the difference, right? It'll point out if you start to compensate anywhere else in the body, right? And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get past all those compensations to work into our core strength, right? Muscles of our abs, muscles of our inner thighs, our glutes, our hamstrings. Right, do 3 more. 3, up. 2, up. Last one. Up. Now, if you're able, curl the head up. Take the hands behind your head. Support your neck. Now, we're going to alternate. You're going to tap your right. Come up. Left. All right? Don't let anything rock in your hips, right? We're keeping that even space in between our ribs and our hip bones. Abs stay pulling in. Tap. Tap. 4 more. 4, 4. If this causes neck strain to have your head up, just keep your head down. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Then guide both feet down. Take your hands under your thighs. We're going to walk all the way up. You're going to open your feet up hip distance. Right. If your hips are a little tight, you can always just sit right on that little towel. Sometimes just giving your hips like an inch or 2 boost will help. Right. You're going to sit up tall. Arms reach forward. Inhale. On the exhale, scoop into your belly to reach forward. Let your chin drop down to your chest. It's called spine stretch forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. All right, I don't need the towel, so I'm just going to get rid of it. All right, and then from here, inhale, exhale, pull the ribs in, reach. So your belly button pulls in. Your arms are reaching that position. So I want you to imagine a wall behind you. All right, so with that wall behind you, right, I want your low back to stay pressing into that imaginary wall and then roll back up. Right, so it's not just about going forward, right, but how we move. So again, inhale, exhale, pull in, reach, like your rib cage is pulling back. We're reaching up and over our pelvis. Our head is down, our chin is to our chest, and then we're going to roll back up. Sit up as straight as you can. Try to get your shoulders and your hips in that same line. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Pull in. Reach. Stretch long. And then roll back up. Now you're going to reach your arms up to the ceiling. Stretch your arms up as high up as you can. Now when you're here, imagine the back of your hands, your head and your butt right up against that imaginary wall. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, grow a little taller. Now when you're here, engage your glutes. So squeeze your butt, relax your butt, right? Give a little squeeze, it should lift you up an inch. Relax, one more, a little squeeze. Now hold that squeeze. Keep reaching. Keep lifting, circle the arms back. 3 circles, 1. Reach. 2, don't let your butt go. 1 more. 3, reverse, back. Up around for 3, don't let your spine sink. 2, 1 more. 1. Good, lower the arms down. All right, we're gonna roll all the way down. We're gonna do a little more core work, and then we're going to take it into some side glute work. So lie all the way down, take your towel with you. All right, take it right under your low back. You're going to curl up. Again, if you have neck tension, rest your head down. Curl up, abs in, knees to tabletop. Pull the right knee in, left leg out. That left leg is at your point of control, so wherever you feel your abs the most, that's where I want you. Squeeze that knee in, and then switch. And then switch. Now again, tailbone is heavy. Switch. Switch. 4 more. 4. 4, right? If your neck is a little tired, rest the head. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Then both knees in. When your knees come in, keep your tailbone down. So notice it may want to curl up. Don't let it. Keep it down. Then hug the knees in as close as you can with your tailbone down. You'll feel more of a stretch across your hips. If you're able to, curl up, stretch, arms straight up to the ceiling, legs out to your point of control. Wherever you are, abs command the motion. And then hug the knees back in with that tailbone down. Again, reach, in, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more. 2, in, 1. You may be right here, that's okay. Hold it, pull in, rest the head down. Tailbone is down, chest is open. Good, and then take that towel up, flip onto your side for some side leg movements. All right, so your shoulders, hips go on the back edge of the mat. Legs come forward, right? If you have neck tension, just rest your head down. Stack your hips, Anchor that bottom heel down to the mat. Lift the top leg up. We're going to sweep front, sweep back. Now when you're here, your head and your butt are against that imaginary wall. Nothing is moving in your torso, right? So your leg motions may only be a couple inches, that's okay, right? What's most important is working in through the hips, right? And through our glute medius here. Getting that hinge from your hip flexor will help you start to open through your low back. Do 3 more here. 3, 3, 2. Last one. 1, 1. Now we're going to keep our leg parallel. It means our knee's going to stay pointing forward. You're going to lift the leg up as high up as you can, still keeping your hips stacked. All right, so we're not folding that hip into us, but we're keeping it stacked. So imagine like a water bottle sitting right there, up and then lower down. Your range of motion may be small, that's okay. All right, so our pelvis, our hips are stacked, our waist is long. So I want you to imagine a little mouse hole space between your side and the mat. Right? You can also take that towel, you can kind of stick it right under your waistline. That will be a good guide for you to see, like, okay, am I smashing my side into the mat or am I keeping that length? All right, let's do 3 more ups with the legs, with the leg. 3, 2, 1. Now lower the leg, and then we're going to draw little circles like basketball size. Circle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 2, 1. Good. Let's flip to the other side. All right, take your towel with you if it felt like it was a good guide. All right, so if you're using the towel, it goes between your rib cage and your hip. All right, lie all the way down. All right, shoulders, hips on the back edge. Legs come forward, bottom heel stays anchored. Lift the top leg, sweep front, sweep back. All right, don't let anything else move. Back. Neck is long. So when you're here, think of pressing your head into your hand instead of just relaxing your neck into your hand, right? Keep the length through your neck as well. 3 more. 2. Last one. Now stack your heels. Leg is parallel. Lift it up. But keep that imaginary water bottle on your hip. Lower down, right? So when we go up, we're not just curling in and smashing on the side, right? We're keeping that length. Up. It'll drastically change the way you feel the movement. Do 5 more here. 5, 4, 2, 1. Now reach long, little circle 5, basketball size. 4, stretch the leg out more like I'm there pulling on your ankle. 2, 1, reverse 5. 3, 2, 1. Now roll to your tummy. We're going to prop up on our forearms for some basic back extension work. So elbows are right under your shoulders, legs stay reaching out, tops of your toes are anchored. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Broaden your collarbones. Remember that cue from before. And then from here, if you're able to, press into your hands. Go up a little higher. If that doesn't feel right for your body, stay down on your forearms. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the elbows down. Do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Up. And then down. Now, let's pull the abs in. So feel again like you're pulling your belly button up towards your spine. Low back is going to grow long. And then begin to go up. Pull the shoulder blades back. Open your chest. Press your palms into the mat. Feel like you're pulling your hands towards you to lift your chest up, to get openness in our thoracic spine or our upper back. Breathe in. Bend the elbows. Lower back down. Hand over hand. Rest your forehead on your hands. So when you're here, reach the legs up. Tailbone down. Belly button up. Lift the left leg. Lower it. And then right. and then left, right. Let's do 3 more each side. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Then stretch your arms out. We're gonna lift right arm, left leg. It's opposites. Reach, lower, and then switch left. All right, so this should feel spine strengthening, not straining. All right, switch, switch. Let's do 3 more. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Now, if you're able, see if you can float both arms and legs up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Breathe in. Exhale. Stretch through your fingers and toes. Then, see if you can do little tiny paddles. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Hold it there. Take your hands under your shoulders. Sit back into a little child's pose. Butt goes back to your heels. Arms out, stretch. Breathe in. Exhale. Another breath. And then come all the way up. Good, and then you are done. So that's one of my basic, it's like a 20-minute beginner workout, right? So we did things that worked and connected us to our core, into our glutes, right, into the muscles of our back. So if you have any friends that have been meaning and wanting to try Pilates, but they think like, oh, it's not for me, I'd be super bendy, super flexible, not true, right? Feel free to send them to this video. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the comment section as we read them, and we can tailor some stuff to you. All right, stay safe, friends, and I will see you next week.